Hello, everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, tell a friend. All right, this is the season finale for Seeking Brother Husband, Season 1, Episode 6, My Two Dads. Okay.
This was trash.
I wish it wasn't so predictable. Yeah, this was a letdown on several different fronts. But okay, it is what it is. It could have been a lot worse. Who do we want to start with on this show?
Oh, I'm trying to think, who do we care about the least? Oh, that's probably what's the name? Oh, the letdown. Elisa and Michael. Mike, you know what? Total letdown. Total letdown. Garrick would never have given us this trash of a finale. Never.
And Danielle would have had at least one crying session for their first season out. I mean, she did show her true colors though, where she was like,
Ooh,
what I told you, I ain't having no kids, meaning we ain't having
right.
no kids. And we are continuing doing this. And it's all your idea.
I mean, I was just like, wow. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. She was interesting. She was interesting. But okay.
I was wait.
Um,
I was waiting for her to just call him a bitch, and I was that's what I was really waiting for. I'm not gonna lie.
well, God knows I was calling him a bitch enough. During their segment. I mean, and it was just so ridiculous. Them kicking a football around on the beach. Her clothes were too small for her. Him trying to look interested and trying to get her ticked off by bringing up children and their arrangement. And then he was so cute. He was like, we're not really locked into this. Like, we could change our minds later on. And she was like, what? Huh? Huh? I just got started with my get my freak on. Like, you ain't shutting this down because it's your
Exactly.
idea.
Exactly. Exactly. She was bound and determined to make this his idea.
My God. But didn't you find it interesting that they had separate confessionals? What does that mean? Everybody else was
Right.
together. What's going on there? Is it so uncomfortable for Mike to be in the same room with her now? Interesting. Mm.
To me,
Uh,
this felt okay. For me, excuse me. This felt like a setup for next season.
right, but
This
it's not believable.
right. I'm just saying. It just felt like it was a setup for next season. I'm like, oh, y'all setting us up for the okie doke for next season.
But I love her confidence because she ended it off with saying, um, you know, about her giving up the lifestyle. She says it's a conversation that they would need to have, but she would be shocked if it came up in the near future. Why? Do you have electrodes connected to his testicles to prevent him from,
Exactly.
rethinking his idea? Oh, she's a mess. And why he doesn't run away from her is beyond me. This is more than just I don't want to be alone. Mm. Anywho, I could care less about them. I let me not say what I was wishing for, but whatever. I wonder if she would be that chill if he went out and was seeking sister wife.
Right.
Just every time I look at their dynamic, I just wonder how she would feel with the shoe on the other foot. But she's very self-absorbed. Good luck to her. Whatever, don't wind up in a dumpster. Next up, who do you want to talk about?
Oh, this next fake storyline. Shara, Valentino, and what's the name?
Patrick.
Patrick, thank you. I don't know why they keep trying to do this to us. I don't understand why you keep trying to do this to us.
What?
And
the ovaries of a 20-year-old?
Yeah, but no one's believing this.
She was looking at Patrick's ovaries.
And I'm not sure what he's tripping about since y'all not intimate. I'm like, what?
Patrick is tripping. When she said, "Oh, I'm 3 weeks late," Patrick is tripping because he is legally her husband, and any spawn that she spits out is his legally. He don't want no more children. He should recommend divorcing, but still cohabitating, and you could go and get your babies with your man. Because I wonder if they spoke about, who's going to be listed as the father on the birth certificate, the last name, all of this. Have y'all discussed that? Because Patrick, that's a precarious thing that you are legally married to this woman, and any children that you have are by law yours, whether you the daddy or not.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that old boy's name's on that birth certificate.
But I like, why would you want to be? That's just so weird. You are married to a woman, but you allowing her to have a child with somebody else, and you might have to take care of it. Like, it's bad enough Patrick got to take care of her. But whatever. And how is she sitting up there saying, "I'm 3 weeks late"? When she said that, right, I was like, oh, you started menopause? Like, why was everybody thinking she was having a baby?
I didn't understand that. And the OBGYN hyping up her ovaries.
I know.
Oh, they're beautiful. Like, you've done everything.
Right, but you noticed that she said the ovaries were beautiful, but she didn't say nothing about ovulation. Because if you don't ovulate, you can have the prettiest ovaries in the world, but if you don't ovulate, you ain't having no babies.
Okay, my mind went there because here's my thing. We heard nothing about seeing how many eggs are there
or the viability of those eggs. So again, she can have pretty ovaries. Like, there's plenty of people who have gone into menopause who got pretty ovaries, but they're empty, full of dust. Like, come on. This was carefully crafted.
It was. I'm like, you ain't talking about Nair test.
Like, well, all she did was take a look-see. Like, when I was exploring that option and got my results, okay, here's what it is. My mother had fibroids, and she used to get that wand inserted in there to check her fibroids. Mm-hmm. She was real quick to come out and say the location and stuff of her fibroids, and I think that was a fibroid check. When I went to check and see my viability, they did an ovulation test, and I don't ovulate. So therefore, my chances of having a child were severely reduced. So, and I did a hormonal test to determine my ovulation, and then I had tracking and something like that. Oh God, it was so long ago. But anyway, that's how I discovered my issues. Again, I'm assuming that I had eggs, but I could not ovulate, and therefore I would have had to go on hormone treatments, like similar what they do for IVF and stuff like that. And I chose not to do that because I thought that was a lot of work for a squalling child.
I mean, like, having known a woman or two, like, who have explored that route, like, there were, when they described it, the process, like, and these women were 35, like around the age of 35, so they went in just to see what was like, what were the chances if they wanted to have children, right? When they went in and when they said all the steps and like all the tests. I'm like,
Mhm.
mm,
Yeah, I was 40, 41. So,
mm.
I just needed an excuse to give up.
I was like, and then you compare it to what this was. I'm like, was this
Yeah,
just a
no.
checkup? Was like,
No, that was a fibroid examination. That's what that was. That was a fibroid examination because I used to take my mom to get hers done. And I was like, so when's the rest gonna happen?
right.
Okay. They talk about her follicles. Even Whitney's was better, even though that was fraudulent.
Mm.
Whitney's was better. Oh my God. Y'all stop it, TLC. This
But
is
like,
so stupid.
but see, Debbie, we said this. I said this weeks ago, and I think you agree with me. But once they flashed up 42, I was done. I said storyline, moving on. No one's buying
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm. And he is an event planner. And you moving your business from Texas to Atlanta? You moving it from Texas where they pay to Atlanta where they living on a hope and a prayer? Stay in Texas. Lose their address. Find a girl that just wants you
And then my
and
whole
can
thing is
stick on
this:
your timeline.
you're gonna move your business from a no income tax state to state with income. Okay, that makes no sense either. Sorry,
Whatever.
stop it.
I
Again, storyline.
can't. I can't. These two are just ridiculous, but whatever. I don't care about them. I don't care about Elisa. And again, who paints in good clothes? I'm so irritated with that. Oh, anyhow, whatever. Did they say what was wrong with her? Why she missed her cycle?
I don't recall that even coming. I could remember they didn't talk about that at the appointment. They talk right. I don't recall them talking
They
about
told
that.
her to have sex every day. Well, my goodness.
Right,
Mm. Patrick looked like he was about to have a heart attack. He said, all of a sudden, I got real thirsty.
right.
It's happening Do you think that he was like with us saying, okay, well, she 42, 43, she ain't gonna get pregnant. I know how this works. I got 5
Yeah,
kids,
I think that's
you
what it
know?
was.
And then when she said that, he was like, well, how the hell this happened?
Right.
Oh my God. All right, so let's see who's in here. Hi, Ryan. The whole series was a letdown. Yes, it was. It was. I wonder if Elisa's physically abusive. We know she's emotionally abusive. He acts like she may pop him aside the head every now and then. Ooh. He has Stockholm syndrome. You're so bad.
I
Are
thought the
you
same thing.
agreeing? Oh my
Yes.
God.
Like the way she talks to him and the level of
Mhm.
assertiveness and with his demeanor, like kind of meek, like he
Mhm.
tried to fight back but then back down. Like, mm,
Mhm. And why didn't they count her egg reserve and took any blood tests? Yes. Yes. This was because I started the first part. They took the blood test and then they gave me the news for the blood test. And I was like, well, I ain't going no further. Thanks. It ain't going to happen. I was done. I was done. I was like, this is, the heavens telling me I'd have been a crappy mother. And I was done. So yeah, I mean, this was just fraudulent. These first two sets of people. Let's go to the other one that I don't give a flying damn about. Kim, Dustin, and Vincent. Just
this
go
was
away.
stupid too. Too. This was dumb too.
Let
Like,
me tell you, this is what I got. This was a tale of two different lifestyles and two different shows because we got Kim and Dustin, who was just like, 2 steps away from being hippy dippies. And then you got her scene with Vincent, where it was a full on telenovela. I was getting into Vincent. I was like, Vincent is convincing. Vincent is a very good actor. I would like to see him in other shows playing a romantic lead. And then like an undercover agent living a fraudulent life or something like that with like 10 different families. I don't know. That setup
He
down
sold
by
it.
the lake,
He
that
sold.
setup down by the lake, I was so into him. She could have fell off the bench, but him, he could have sat there and spoke to dead air, and I'd have been into it.
But he like he's giving you like back in the day, Young and the Restless, where with
Mm-hmm.
the look to the side and the soft voice and like the look to the side, like and I just can't. Like, he was giving you everything.
Mm-hmm.
He was giving you
Yep.
everything.
Yep. I'm gonna see if I could pull these up without crashing my StreamYard. Look at this scene. Look at this scene. They did it up. They did it up. This was beautiful. And then the two of them, well, she could have went away. But him, like I was into it. He made her cry. I was like, she's like, I want to be everything that you need. But I need more peen.
Right. That's pretty much what it was. If we're calling a thing, that's really what it was.
And I was just like, I can do this. I can do this. Amazing. Amazing. But yeah, they had their scene by that river or lake or whatever it was the most picturesque. And then his acting capabilities, I was impressed. He was angst. He was love loss. He was, you know, I don't know. He was given off silent and vulnerable and heartthrob. Like he was giving me the feels. This like I watched him all season and I wasn't thinking nothing until this last episode. I was like, Vincent, wow. Okay.
Like he
I'm
was
I'm
like
I'm buying what you're selling.
he gave the audition of his life.
Yes, he did. Bring back Vincent and get rid of the other two idiots. Unless, of course, you're gonna let Vincent turn out Dustin.
I'm gonna let you take that one.
Like you wouldn't watch that.
I mean, it would be It would be interesting.
Cause Dustin and Kim looked awkward. But if we go back to them, Dustin and Vincent playing cornhole, that was good. That was good. I don't know. But they he broke up with her because she can't do just him and Dustin. But we all know she ain't doing nothing with Dustin. Um and she needs to go out and find several men to
Right.
satisfy her need because as she said, if you're living this lifestyle, you know, you have to explore. And I feel that Vincent is he's monogamous, but he just can't do this. Lies you tell, because when you was sliding up and down Vincent's pole, he wasn't monogamous then,
Right.
but you got greedy.
That was the problem.
You got greedy and you lost the best bit of peen that you ever had for that roller skating fool. Okay, go ahead, girl. Anywho, I was playing around and I finally figured out how to do this. We can go on to our last set of people.
Yes.
Look what I figured out how to do.
Oh wow.
I finally had time to play around with it. Okay. The big wedding to end the season. Kenya, Carl, and Tiger. We got to meet her kids, which I thought was really nice. I mean, hold on. Let me see if I have that picture of them. I thought the picture of the kids was really pretty.
It really was.
They have a blended family, but this episode really, bless you, made me realize these are the kids. Um, three of the children, the two on the left and one on the right, are Carl and Kenya's children, and then the youngest one, third from left, Bishop, is Tiger's child from a previous marriage. So they've raised their children together. Everyone is happy and comfortable with each other. This is a long-term relationship that she has with these two men. Um, it kind of showcased the fake storyline that they had leading up to their commitment ceremony. Ashe. It was all good. Um, but they're still, like, she's transitioning Tiger out, and I guess he's accepting his place in his new bedroom. And she's gonna be seeing David every other month or something like that.
Yeah. And like every 2 months or something.
So yeah, something like that. She's gonna get that. But she said that she has a high sex drive. So who's going to facilitate in between David? Because she's already established that Tiger can't keep up.
She's gonna have more men. Don't worry about it.
Mm. Mm. One of these kids said something strange that led me to believe that Carl got a sister wife.
Mm.
One of these kids said something, and I think it was the girl, says something to lead me to believe that there's more spouses in here. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kenya and Carl are smart enough to monopolize on this, and then get them on Seeking Sister Wife with Carl. They would be a crossover on both. I would like to see that. I'm not going to lie. I think that they should exploit this for everything that it's worth.
Agreed.
And let me see if I have another picture of their wedding. It was really cute. Carl officiated. They said their commitment to each other. And then what I thought was sweet was Kenya saying, having something to say to Carl.
Right.
As part of her vows, because these are her two husbands, and I thought it was nice. It was a beautiful ceremony. She was hamming it up as usual.
Right.
But that's Kenya, and I think it's part of her charm. But yeah, but that was it. They had the commitment ceremony. Big whoop. Ashe, or whatever it was. And that's it. That's the end of the season. Do you want to see this come back?
With different people, yes.
Would you like to see Carl, Kenya, and Tiger cross over to Seeking Sister Husband so that we can see Carl's other family?
Yes.
Okay. TLC, if you do that, we need a 5% of ad revenue. Thank you.
Yeah, we can have Kenya as the wife, and then they can be seeking sister wives. It would be awesome, to be honest.
Yes, it would. Because she'd be doing the most, knowing that she'd known that woman for 10 years.
Right.
Oh my God. Okay, so that was it. That was the season. We like short, compact seasons. No one to okay. Did y'all discuss Kim and Vincent? Yes. We did. I love Vincent. He was giving me all of the telenovela. I ignored Kim because I don't care. But I was feeling what Vincent was putting down. And ultimately, Jamal and I feel like she didn't have a problem when she was engaging in her affair with Vincent, but her problem was she got greedy. And that's how she's lost Vincent. And it's probably the best peen that she's ever had. But we would like to see Vincent come back and turn out Dustin, but we don't want to see Kim again. And then Ryan, they all have multiple partners. The daughter just forgot the storyline they were supposed to follow. Right. So it was the daughter who dropped something that made it seem like there was a sister wife. And I was like, oh, wait, where is she? Where is she? You think it was that lady that was in the audience at the wedding where one of her breasts was falling out of the side of her dress? That might have been her. Interesting. But yeah, we would like to see a crossover to Seeking Sister Wives for them. They're very entertaining and probably the only ones that have a real plural lifestyle out of
all of them.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I'm gonna go with that theory is because they were actually living together, living together.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tiger was there growing up with their children, so them being on Seeking Sister Wives would be perfect.
So we could see what Carl is really doing on his phone.
Exactly.
He checking in with the other family.
I don't care. I like my alone time. They could be upstairs, like in their room, and I'm just down here in my room. He's like, oh yeah, we've been together 26 years. Right. Okay. We really supposed to sit here and think you going without for 10 years. Okay. We don't believe you. Well, we don't believe you, but okay.
We don't believe you. Because Carl still look good. And who's he getting his hair done for?
Well,
Carl always look put together. Carl is a good-looking man.
You know what it is with Carl? He stays put together because I think he on the hunt. My opinion.
Or he stayed put together for the sister wife that the daughter alluded to. Get it. Okay. Apparently, Elisa and Mike have an open relationship where they can both date, and they have a podcast about polyamory. You know what?
Wow.
Until I see Mike on a damn date looking happy, I don't believe that. I'm gonna either need Mike to be on a date or crying. One of the two. Hey, Sartu, welcome.
I would like to see him on a date because I want to see what he's really like.
I want to see him on a date. I want to see him up in the marital bed with someone other than Elisa. I want him to be the first one to bring somebody from outside up in the bed. That's what I want.
And then have Elisa walk in. There, I said it.
And I don't want it to be a woman. I want it to be a man.
You're so crazy.
Because that would hurt her. Especially a man that she would be attracted to. That would hurt her.
Well, the way she is, she's the type of woman who would be like, I'm not mad that you cheated with another man. I'm mad because that man looks better than what I could pull. She's like, she seems to be that kind of person.
Yep.
Like, how dare you pull better than me?
Child, I don't know. Anyway, thank God it was 6 episodes. We approve of the 6-episode format. Do better, TLC, or call Jamal and I for storyline ideas that are a smidge more believable. Bring back Vincent. I want to see him again Kim could go somewhere. I don't want to see Elisa and Mike no more unless he's crying. I I don't care. Who else was on here? I like Tiger, Carl, and Kenya. I want to see them cross over to Seeking Sister Wife because I want to get to know Carl and what he be doing up in his phone. And who else was on this show? Oh, I don't want to see Charles Patrick and Valentino again. Sorry. Valentino, run. You can do so much better.
Exactly.
And that's it, y'all. That's it. Atlanta's coming on Sunday. Do you want to give it a looky poo?
Yeah. I'm interested.
But wait, what is replacing this on Sunday? Do we know?
I haven't seen anything.
Why?
What's is okay.
Sunday.
Is it Whitney time?
But Whitney doesn't come on Sundays. Hold on, 10 p.m.
Okay.
View and guide. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Oops. TLC. Where's TLC? Here we go. 90 Day Fiance the other way? Oh no. They're not bringing on anything this week. What is happening? Oh, it's Pillow Talk. Gross. Okay, so we'll just have our two shows on Thursday or Friday, or we might just stack everything on Thursday and give y'all a long weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll be back next week and we'll be talking about You, Me, and My Ex and Love in Paradise for sure. Yeah?
Sounds good.
All right, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, I mean this season overall. This was meh, but we thought it was going to be.
Okay, y'all. Wait, I almost forgot. Costco Corner. I went to Costco today. As you can tell, it's my weekly treat to myself. This is what I'm recommending. Now, I saw someone talk about these, and I've tried this type of chip, this flavored chip before from another brand, and I wasn't that impressed. But try these. Utz, what is it called? Grillo's Pickles, classic dill pickle chips. These are awesome. Whoops. These are awesome. They taste like, okay, so you know when you get a hamburger from McDonald's and it has some of that ketchup and mustard on it, and like you eat it by itself, that's how these pickled chips taste. It's not like I've tried the ones from Lay's, and to me, that's a salt and vinegar chip. That's salt and vinegar. Plain and simple. It's a waste of time. This actually tastes like a dill pickle. So I highly recommend them. I know I've been doing like really nice, good for you snacks. Well, today I caved and I bought a bad for you snack, and that's what it is. So go out and try those dill pickle chips. They'll be well worth. They were $4.79 at my local Costco. So I've wasted more money on worse things.
So is it actually? Hold on, is it a potato chip with a dill pickle taste?
Yes, it's a potato chip with the dill. And these particular pickles, they also sell the pickles at Costco. And when you see them, they are the most amazing tasting pickles. But when you see them, you see all of the herbs and spices, the garlic and everything is all inside of the container with them. And it's in the refrigerated section. It has a Best By date and all of that. It's not like your typical pickles that you buy from the supermarket on the shelf. These are like really good deli pickles. And so they got together with this potato chip company, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Highly recommend it. So you get a bad snack this week. But that's it for me. That's my Costco corner today. And yes, I got a rotisserie chicken for the replay crew, because I felt kind of lazy today. And that's it. That's it, y'all. Jamal, have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. And bye, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Yep.
All right. Until next time. Bye.